Join me tonight for what is known as the shame of Pennsylvania, the one and only Pennhurst Asylum. Can you do that again for me? Something was just touching my neck right there. I just heard someone sneeze from like right over there. Guys, when I tell you this is the most off-putting I've felt all night, what is that? But something just hit me in the stomach and then brushed my arm. But oh my God, I lost my breath. I don't know what that was. I gotta go ask someone. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this next video. This video is gonna be pretty insane. So I am by myself. Doug and James are not with me for this trip. And where I am right now is pretty surreal to me. So I went to Pennhurst Asylum for Paracon this year. And this year we are doing the overnight, Sunday night. And this overnight, the only special guests that will be there overnight is the group Project Fear and Jay Wasley from Ghost Adventures. Other than that, it's just us. Well, and everyone else who bought a ticket. But we are allowed to roam the grounds and roam the buildings to investigate to our heart's content. Yeah, I was outside all day. The sun was beating down on me. So if my hair is a mess, I had a hat on all day. Got absolutely burnt to a crisp with the sun coming down. It was a lot hotter and sunnier than I could have imagined. So it took a lot of my energy out. So I am at the Airbnb, ready to rest up for tomorrow's investigation. But before I do, I want to run through with you all sort of the history on Pennhurst just as a short blip so you all sort of know what I'm going to be going into tomorrow. So I'm going to read just like a short background of Pennhurst Asylum, sort of give you the history about it, and I'm also going to go through some of the hauntings that we might run into tomorrow. So, Pennhurst Asylum. It opened up in 1908 as the Eastern Pennsylvania Institution for the Feeble-Minded and Epileptic. It was created during the height of the American eugenics movement, and this was when health officials actually argued that people labeled as feeble-minded should be segregated from society.
The 2,800 children, young and old alike, residing within the confines of Pennhurst are for the most part protected from society, and the granite wall of ignorance and social blindness protects society from them.
Now, Pennhurst Asylum was very, very known for their overcrowding. And to sort of give you an idea of their overcrowding, it was said that more than 10,000 people crossed through those gates to never leave and go home and see their families again. This overcrowding with the patients led to severe understaffing, rampant neglect of the patients. Residents were left unclothed, unbathed, and also restrained and kept in cages for months and months at a time. They would even mix children and adults in the chaotic wards throughout the asylum. And it wasn't until about the 1940s to 1950s until families and early advocacy groups began to actually challenge Pennhurst's conditions. So if you think about it, it's nearly like 40 to 50 years of just people being treated like that, like thousands of people, which is insane to me. And a lot of this change that really happened at Pennhurst happened when a journalist named Bill Baldini aired a 5-part TV investigation titled Suffer the Little Children.
We entitle our investigative report, Suffer the Little Children.
Now, this investigation that was on TV showed just the pure brutality and cruelty that happened at Pennhurst Asylum. I mean, it showed half-naked children rocking back and forth on the floor. It showed the overcrowded wards and the staff being unable to really provide basic care to these people. It got so bad that if a patient bit one of the staff members, in order to stop any other patients from revolting, they would just painstakingly painstakingly rip their teeth from their mouth. And it wasn't until 1987 when Pennhurst officially closed its doors. And at that time, residents finally moved into community-based programs. But since that year when its last patient left in 1987, people often say that not everyone is gone. The campus, the buildings still feel alive, still feel like they're in pain, asking to be released from that asylum. So now to jump into a couple of the buildings that I may be investigating tomorrow. I'm not really sure on the structure on how this group investigation is going to go, because I know I will be with Project Fear for a little bit, and also Jay Wasley, and I will be going off by myself. So to just cover our bases for whatever building I go into, I'm going to read some of this. I was in the Mayflower building. I went down from the basement up to the first, second, and third floor. So to give you a little background on the Mayflower building, this massive dormitory is infamous for shadow figures, phantom laughs, and the smell of cigar smoke drifting through rooms where no one has smoked in decades. The main shadow man they see, which has been reported to attack visitors, is up on the third floor. So we gotta go see if we can find that shadow man up on the third floor. I definitely want to go say what's up. But in the basement, they say lurks a king, a very malevolent entity blamed for scratches, pushes, and sudden waves of dread. And most investigators refuse to enter alone. We'll see what happens. The Philadelphia building. This is Pennhurst's original administration building, and it still stands with a weird posture overlooming the entire rest of the campus. It is said that at night, when visitors enter the Philadelphia building, they still hear footsteps echoing across the old tile floors, as if clerks and patients were still being moved in and out of the building. The Quaker building. The Quaker building housed Pennhurst's most difficult and often mistreated residents. The rooms were really tight and cramped and had very narrow hallways, and investigators often report growls, shadow figures, and a heavy, oppressive energy. One of the guides at Pennhurst actually described his first paranormal encounter here with an unseen force brushing past him in the dark. The Dietary building, often called the heart of the tunnels. Meals for the thousands were prepared here and then sent through the underground tunnels that were like a snake beneath the grounds. And today, these are still one of the most feared after locations of Pennhurst. Many childlike voices and laughs can be heard in these tunnels, as well as disembodied footsteps, and the tunnels are home to the infamous entity known as Skippy, said to stalk women who wander too far alone. If we had a woman in our group, I would see if she'd go alone, see what happens. But I'll see if I can get Skippy to talk to me. If I'm down there, if we can go down there. I would love to go see Skippy. The Industry building. Once a place of classrooms and vocal training, the Industry building is now silent. What used to be filled with voice and chatter now sits silent. Yet investigators often hear the faint scrapes of chairs and tapping on the wall, and even the remnants of a handprint on desks, as if lessons were still continuing to this day. The Limerick building. Now this building was a girls' dormitory, which people have said carries a weird sense of just sadness. People also describe the sensation of being watched from upper windows and hearing the faint patter of small feet in the empty hallways, and some even report hearing these women crying faintly down the hallways. Ugh. The Devon building. The Devon's basement playroom is one of the most unsettling spaces on the property. Different paranormal teams report toys moving on their own, the voices of children calling out, and an older, inhuman presence said to manipulate the residential hauntings. And once again, footsteps can be heard all over this building. So that is just a brief overview of all these buildings at Pennhurst. This place is absolutely massive with so much ground to cover, and as only one person here from Eerie Paranormal, I'm gonna do my best to see what truth we can uncover about Skippy and about the Shadow Man in the Mayflower. I think those are the two I'd really want to, look they really try and focus on. If I can't go through the tunnels to try and communicate with Skippy, I do think going into Limerick and really trying to speak with those girls who lived there and hear about their story would be super cool. Or I think Devin's basement, the children's playroom, would be another really solid place to go to see how them moving toys, like how that weird sense of like maybe them trying to have fun makes sense in a place like Pennhurst, or even if it is children. I would love to go in the child's playroom, see if we can figure that out, go into the Mayflower, and also go into Limerick. We're gonna see where we end up tomorrow. I know we're gonna be doing a couple things again with the other groups and the other YouTubers, but we're gonna see. Tomorrow's gonna start off pretty solid. It's just going to be a vendor day over at Paracon, just a whole bunch of vendors. So I'm gonna go do a little shopping, you know what I mean? Get ready for the day. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna try to go into some of the buildings, get a whole bunch of the B-roll that you may have saw throughout this portion of the video, and then really just bring us in to the investigation. So make sure if you are watching, you hit like, you hit subscribe, and you turn on that bell for notifications. If you want to keep seeing me and the other guys go to other crazy locations like this, because we definitely want to go to more crazy locations. And what would really help is all of your support to help get us there. We want to make these videos as good as possible for you. So thank you for the wait time in between episodes. We really do appreciate it. We don't want to just pump out videos, but yet videos that you really enjoy and you know, something we can take pride in. If you do want more frequent videos, we can try to do sub-series where we try to do that, but we keep the main investigations a little more spaced out. So please let us know what you're feeling in the comments, and we'll definitely go through, read those, and we want your recommendations to help make the channel, you know, more enjoyable for you guys if you want to see more content. So let us know. We're open to suggestions. But with that being said, today really took it out of me. I'm burnt to a crisp. I have cheddar cheese rice cakes next to me and some beef jerky because I did not get dinner. I ate a huge hamburger at Paracon with chicken tendies, but I got a spray here, so I'm gonna work on my computer, on my laptop here, start maybe editing the Hinsdale house, and then just chill out, watch a little anime before bed, and wake up and continue making this video for you guys. So it's gonna be another day for me, but it'll be a second for you. So enjoy. Ooh, cool transition. Okay. It is the morning of the final day of Paracon. Today is the day we're gonna go. We're gonna check out some vendors, get some B-roll footage, and then tonight we are going to be ghost hunting with Project Fear, Jay Wasley, and also I'm gonna just be by myself. So I don't really know how to prepare for this because I'm gonna be walking around a convention all day, and I don't want, one, all the equipment to sit in a car when it's gonna be like 85 degrees, it'll just bake. And two, I don't want to carry it around all day. But I think those are my only two options. So we're gonna see, but we're gonna pack up, we're gonna head out there, grab some breakfast, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, let's jet out. Oh my God, the line is long. Twin Paranormal line is just as long. Look at this place. Oh my God, we're gonna be in here tonight with only a few people. It's just absolutely terrifying. Oh God. All right, well, let's find a parking spot, shall we? Okay, so I made it into the basement of the Devon building. We are in like the back corridor. I managed to get away from some people, so I think to start this off, we're just gonna use the Necrometer app. See if anything comes through. Is anyone down here with me? I didn't hear what that said, and it wasn't on text, so I just changed it. Could you repeat that? I thought it sounded like someone said yes. It said 2020s. Yeah, that's the year. 2026. Have you been keeping track? I got warning, danger. Were you often warned about the dangers here? Because this place is not how it used to be. There's no more danger here. Nathaniel. Can you knock on the wall for me? Give me something physical. Show me that you're here. Is there anywhere in this basement you think I would be best fit for? Where do you want me to go? Motion. Saying I got motion, twin. It's probably because of the merch. All right, well, I'm gonna keep checking out some of the other parts of it. Manipulation. I'm gonna check out some of the other parts of the building. Do you want to say goodbye? All right. I'm going to shut this off. And we're going to keep going to some other parts of either the Devon building, maybe upstairs. There's a lot of people here right now. It's going to fizzle down, so I'm going to walk around, try and find another room and see what we can get. Guys, let's take a peek to see if there's anything down this way. Occupied room. All right, let's make our way up. Nope, that's not the staircase. Come back to the Devon building in a little bit.
You're right. I can't remember the other guy.
It lasts forever.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way over to what I mentioned last night, being the Mayflower building. And we're gonna see if we can get any activity there and then maybe make our way back to the outer buildings into Quaker. Back into Devon, and I would like to check out the infirmary, and they're closing that a little earlier, so we'll see. Well, let's make our way into the Mayflower.
Because it will show you what direction they're coming from. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
This one that you can't use it, it's just that we have stuff here that you can use that is that without.
I'm in the basement of the Mayflower. Let's see how this goes. So the basement seems pretty booked up. So I'm gonna try to make my way up to the 3rd floor and see if we can get some room to talk to anyone. Oh snap. This is where it said, oh, it's heavy up here, that the 8-foot tall shadow figure likes to roam.
You listening to the music at Michael?
I'm gonna set up in this room with some equipment and see what we get. I'm gonna set a REM pod up near the door. In case you want to see, I have the REM pod near the door and you guys facing away. So just in case people walk by, they're not on camera. But try and give you guys a good angle here. Man, I am sweaty. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I feel like paint falling behind the camera. What is that? Oh, it's a stink bug. Stink bug is on my camera. Okay. If there's someone here, I have a REM pod. Can the shadow man come and touch the REM pod? sure if y'all can see me. As you can see, I'm not close enough yet. If you're here, can you kneel or come right in front of me? Set off my device. If anyone's here, I know there's a lot of people talking, but I'm open for a nice, calm, relaxing conversation if you want to touch that. It's hot up here. Do you want to set my REM pod off? Or do you want a different toy? I'm also gonna place, well, this thing still has battery. Yeah. That is a temperature difference. Is someone touching that? Oh, my light's falling. If someone is here, I also placed a cat ball, which you can touch, and I'll know you're here, or you can twist the top of that flashlight or this torch and turn it on. Do you want to touch one of those devices to let me know you're here? Can I speak with a patient? If a patient's here, I just want to talk, get to know a little bit about you. I'm really open to communicating with anyone that's here right now, anyone that is in this building. You may come through and touch one of my devices. If you are hearing background voices, there are other people in this building. I'm sure as the night goes on, that might slow down, but this is what we got. Is there a nurse here? Someone of management. Do you want to touch this device? One of these devices? I'm not entirely sure if you can see all of me or not, but I'm really hoping. I think you can. Looking out the window right now, it's pretty gnarly. All right. Well, I'm gonna move locations. Does someone wanna say goodbye by touching one of these devices? Thank you for communicating. I'm gonna pack up now. So, I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring around the building and see what place is really calling, what's a little more quiet. So let's see. I'm back in the basement of the Mayflower. And I placed over here a flashlight. I know there's people over there, but I thought I heard in the same room a footstep shuffle right behind me. Like not from the other room, like literally right behind me. If that was you, can you please turn that light on? Can you do something? Like turn that flashlight on or pull my shirt to let me know you're here. I thought I just saw. There was something just fell behind my camera. What was that? It was like, it sounded like some of the paint fell off, but there's no paint behind the camera. If that was you, can you let me know? The flashlight just turned on by itself. Oh, it just turned off. Can you turn that flashlight on again? Can you do that again for me? Thank you. And now just to confirm, can you turn off the flashlight right now? All the way. Completely off. You guys, I'm nowhere near that flashlight. I'll try to ask from back here. If someone's here, can you do that one more time? All right, I'm gonna try to stay here just to prove to you guys, because that is like 15 to 20 feet away from me. Can you turn that flashlight on? Please. You know, we hear how active you are, and you're already showing me. I would love to see how much more active you can get. I know a lot of people here have went through a lot of pain and suffering. I don't know if the flashlight's gonna go off anymore. So, thinking we whip out the REM pod? Because I really want that to go off. What do you think, Mr. Flashlight Ghost? Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh. See how far I am? I'm telling you. Can you turn that light off then? You gotta turn that off so I can go to my bag. Can someone turn that light off? Once you do, I'll go get the REM pod. Yep, turn it off all the way. Thank you. I will go get the REM pod. Yep, I'm getting the REM pod, don't you worry. Do you like the REM pod then? Yeah? Yeah, you do? So should I place it? Tell me where I should place it. Just like, I'm gonna keep moving and you tell me when to stop, okay? Just by turning the light on. Right here, you want it right here? Okay, this is wild. This is awesome, thank you. All right, I'm gonna place it down. You can turn that off if you want. Dude, are you kidding me? After it said it wanted the REM pod, and I put it there, And it was like telling me when to stop. It immediately goes off. Can you turn that flashlight off now? We'll play with the REM pod. Come on, there's people coming. Hurry, turn it off, please. Please, there's too much light in here. Come on, we're in this together. Ghosts, spirits, everyone who lived here, someone. Turn it off. Just gotta turn it off real quick. Just away from the wall. You gotta twist it the other way. Yeah, just keep going, all the way. All right, 3, 2, 1. I wanted it off, but it went all the way on. Funny. I think, are you a jokester? Are you kidding me right now? What if I go 1, 2, 3? Dude, are you kidding me? Okay, but these people, I don't want it too bright. So, can you do me a solid and just cut the light? They think they're real funny. You are. It flashed like it just said thank you. Like that's the vibe I got from that flash. Is that what you said? Flash it for yeah. Like to let me know. Everything's flashing. All right. You wanted to use the REM pod though, didn't you? Do you want to step near it now? If I come closer, I'm gonna come closer and that light's gonna start going off, okay? Please, or else I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna flick it. Unless you do it first. Ready? You're gonna make me walk all the way and then you're gonna turn it off, aren't you? I'm almost touching it. Let's do it together, but I'm not gonna touch it. Ready? All right. I reset the light. You can turn it back on. But I want to talk to you through the REM pod. If you were a patient here, since we've been chatting, can you go in front of the REM pod or touch the red light on the device? So that was a wild interaction. A lot more playful in the basement than I thought, but then again, the shadow man said to go be upstairs, so I think that was good for the Mayflower basement. I think we're gonna back up here. I don't know if you can hear that going off. The temperature change. Dude, whenever I try, it's like tricking me. Whenever I try to like change something up, it's like telling me not to. Can you turn that off? All right, I'm gonna pack it up here and move sites. So I did a little bit of investigating with Dakota and Chelsea and Tanner and Alex from Project Fear. I'm gonna make my way now into which I think I'm gonna put a couple clips I didn't get any clips of Dakota and Chelsea, but I got some with Alex and Tanner. It was dark and a bunch of people there, so.
A lot of people have some negative reactions down the hallway. What's going on down there?
One thing here.
One thing? What's the one thing? Who is it?
I filmed what I could. I'll probably throw a little, I probably already threw a couple clips of there from just like my phone, but now I'm gonna make my way into Quaker. I think Jay Wasley from Ghost Adventures is in there. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to film, but I think I'm gonna try to set up in a room and maybe see if I can get the motion box to go off, or use the necrometer to get some stuff. So let's see what we can do. All right, so we are in the Quaker building. This place is massive. And for the most part, there's like not really anyone here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's a room and set up, see what we can get, but let's just explore this. Oh, got to flip my screen. I'm getting used to this YouTube thing. And I think I just want to go through and just hear if we'll see if I hear anything. All right, I think for now, I'm just gonna start with the necrometer and see if we get anything with that. I'm looking outside the door right now. It's very creepy. Is there anyone in here with me? I hope it's okay that I'm sitting on the tub. I think I'm also gonna set up. I think what I'll do is put this in the tub. And see if anyone wants to take a bath. Will not be me. It seems like someone is trying to take a bath. Animosity. What? Animosity is a deep-seated, active feeling of hatred, ill will, or bitter hostility. Do you have animosity towards this building, Quaker? There are holes here that might go through. I'm not sure if you're able to see that on the camera. Caution. I think I'm the only one in this building right now. Do you want to talk? Can you knock on one of the walls in here? If you want to make a physical vessel, I don't like that. I cannot be your vessel. And I refuse to be yours. I just heard something in the shower. Are you over in the shower right now? Who am I speaking with? What's your name? I know there are people here, but I'm gonna do an EVP session in the bathroom. If there's anyone in here, I do have a device in my hand you can talk into, and I'll be able to hear you. Can you tell me your name? What were the conditions really like for you when you lived here? Why don't you want to play with any of these devices? All right, I'm gonna listen back. I'm gonna try to switch into the bigger room here right next door. Let's do that real quick. Someone's here. Can you set this off? So you're sitting next to me. What can I do to help you make that device with the red light go off? I want you to show yourself, and I want to feel you and see you. Can you please make your presence known? I'm alone up here asking to speak with you. Sneeze in this room. There's no one in this room. There's no one in this room at all, I swear. I just heard someone sneeze from like right over there. Like in that chair. Are you sitting there? Is that who I'm sensing? All right, gonna shift location. So I'm walking out of the Quaker building, and I don't know if it was a bat, but something just hit me in the stomach and then brushed my arm. One of the guides at Pennhurst actually described his first paranormal encounter here with an unseen force brushing past him in the dark. I don't know if that was a bat, but oh my God, I lost my breath. I don't know what that was. I gotta go ask someone. What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt the video here. I just wanted to point out something like live as I'm editing this to get your opinion, and hopefully you guys will leave it down in the comments to let me know what you think. But I was rewatching this, and I remember getting hit in the chest when I was in the Quaker building, and I was freaking out and being loud because I could see the end of the hallway and that final room that I was like walking through, and there was no one there. From my memory, right? Maybe I'm wrong because this clip is making me think there was someone there, but I truly don't remember. Like, I was like loud and talking to the camera because I didn't remember. I thought I was alone. Because the camera, it looks dark, but I could see a lot more since the door was wide open. There was light coming in. But let me just replay this, and I want to see what you guys think. So like right here, just pay close attention to the bottom right of the screen. And yeah, I want to show you this straight from the editing software, just the unedited clip so far. Like, there are no, for anyone that knows editing, there's nothing in the visual effects, like nothing in the video effects, nothing in the audio. Like, this is just the clip that I recorded from my camera. So look around here in the bottom right when I'm walking out. Does anyone see that, or am I losing my mind? So right here, I'm pretty sure there could have been someone else in this building, but on my life, I can confirm to you that I truly believed, as I was looking towards the end of the hallway, that I was alone. Because like, I had to look forward to know where I was going, and if this person was in my sight, I would have seen them. I've tried my best. I don't know how to really like brighten this up like efficiently. But as you can see here, you can see one leg, two leg, and like half of a torso. And if I keep going, it looks like right here, they vanish. Now, I could just be freaking out for nothing as I pan to the left and I don't see anything. But I don't know. The only reason I'm bringing it to your attention was because when I was walking through there looking straight, I remember not seeing anyone and thinking I was alone. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I want everyone to like leave your suggestions, or if I'm just crazy right now, and if it was actually a person, it might have been. Probably was, but again, it's freaking me out because I truly don't remember seeing anyone there, and if there really was not anyone there, that has to be one of the best pieces of evidence that I've ever captured for an apparition. Now again, it could be a person, but if not, that is the craziest piece of evidence I've ever captured. But anyway, I'll let you guys decide down in the comments below, and I'm going to get you back to the video.
Are you doing good?
I'm alright. Do you know if like there are ever bats in there?
Yes.
Okay,
True.
that's probably what just hit me in the chest.
Okay, yes. Were you on the steps?
No, I was just like walking down the main, like just coming out.
Yeah, no, it likes to swoop the steps.
Yeah, no, I was well past the steps.
Well, there is in there, but usually they're on the steps, but yes, there are bats in there.
Because I didn't see anything,
Yeah.
obviously, because I didn't have my flashlight on. It freaked me out. Because like the one time I walked in, you know, without a light.
I know, of course.
You know, not like I wasn't filming or anything, and then because I didn't see it, so I'm like, did it just? But
I don't. Usually don't sweep that low. They sweep for like heads.
no, like yeah, it was like abdomen, and then I thought I felt it like move past my arm, but I don't know. I was like, was it a bat?
I don't know. This was an all men's building, so maybe they were trying to off you up a little bit or try to play fight or anything, but this wasn't mostly men's.
So it is like for more benevolent like spirits, because I was getting some weird
Yes.
in the like in the tub.
Yes, so these spirits in here were known as like the bad boys, which was mostly of like more of like behavioral issue types. A lot of it goes in depth in here. So it's one of the oldest. This house, 75 men, bringing 12 to 150 residents at a time. Beds were so close they literally had to like get up to get on, like kind of like bunk beds, but like make it 10 times worse.
Oh God.
Yes, so obviously negative reputation. These were signed were, like I said, behavioral is difficult to handle and physical in order to try to communicate their needs, because obviously the nurses and stuff weren't helping them and everything, unfortunately. So sometimes they just needed to resort to that to try and get any help that they possibly could, which is really, really upsetting.
That is really sad.
Yes. So it's very high, like I said, in the basement. So a lot of it is more of like a darker feeling because it was mostly physical alterations that they had to use to try and get any help that they possibly could. So,
guys, when I tell you, I felt something like my shirt moved. It legitimately moved. And I wish I was recording because it was, I snuck down into the basement and there were too many people there, so I walked back up. And as I'm leaving the building, right past that bathroom we just did the investigation in, I thought a bat flew into me because it was that physical, and I just screamed. But I gotta get new batteries now, so I'm gonna do that and head back out over there. Fresh batteries are in. Let's see if we can get to the tunnels. Once part of the Rockwell building, the Rockwell Tunnels is the longest length tunnel on campus that is accessible for guests and not part of the haunted attraction. Easy, safe travel. Almost all of the tunnels are known to be paranormal hotspots, particularly residual energy. This means investigators have documented the ghostly apparitions walking up and down the halls, including the sound of high heels, squeaky mop bucket, and the trailing scent of perfume. Let's see what we can get. Let's go down this tunnel, shall we? We'll be quiet. Probably gonna have to switch my mic soon. Dead bell's going on. Let's just walk through. We're just gonna walk through the tunnels and see what we hear. Oh, they gotta make this creepy. Oh shit, there's people. I don't really want to walk past another investigation, so that's the thing about tonight. We're gonna take some owls on the locations that we're trying to get to, because there will be people investigating, and I just don't want to, like, they're in the middle of the hallway. I don't want to go through that, but let's go down to the next to the doors before we head out. Oh, the echo is gnarly. I don't know, I have It's like a really weird feeling over here. It's a lot of discomfort. Do you see that sunburn? It was bad today, y'all. I got so burnt. All right. I'm gonna see what other buildings we have access to, because it seems like people are slowly leaving. It's currently 10:51 at night. We have till 2 a.m. So a lot more investigating to do. And I feel like we've already gotten so much, but update you when we get to the next building. Mayflower. I'm not done with the Shadow Man on the 3rd floor. After this, I think we're going to go to 2 other buildings we have not checked out yet. We're on the 2nd floor of the Mayflower. I think I'm just going to be quiet and see if I hear anything. The 2nd floor. I just heard someone knock on the window. Like right behind the camera. Gonna try the necrometer one more time. I really want to talk to the Shadow Man. Does someone in this building know if the Shadow Man is here? Can you tell me through this device? Should I go upstairs to the 3rd floor if I want to see you? All right, not getting anything with that. Let's go upstairs.
Fish your lingering machines.
Alright, now I have not tested out this motion box yet, but no time like the present, you know? So I'm gonna angle it this way, and I'm gonna sit behind it, so if you look, it just goes to a wall. And so no one can pass through it without passing the camera. Okay. That's the creepiest sound ever. That's so loud. Why won't it stop? I don't know if that was me. Cat ball's going off too. This is a concrete floor. I'm not gonna move. This cat ball keeps going off like crazy. Can someone walk in front of that box and touch the REM pod? I see you like the cat ball. I also have a flashlight here you can turn on. Dude, what? Can you play with any other device? Can you touch the REM pod over there? Cat ball again. I know these are all pretty close to me, but can you make something else go off? If you step towards me, towards this wall. Guys, literally nothing is here to make that go off. Why is my Siri going off? That is insane. There's some... The sound goes way too long. Dude, are you kidding me? Something's gotta be here right now. REM pod's going off. Thank you for making these devices go off. Thank you. You've made every device go off except this flashlight. Do you think you can turn this on? Did someone out there just see the shadow man? Can you make yourself known again by touching one of these devices or walking towards me? Dude, as soon as I ask. But of course this is so loud. I'm gonna aim it even more away from me because it's still like towards the wall where it jets out, so no one can walk right through this path. Again, unless you see them pass through the camera. And I can easily cover this after it goes off. I can't believe that this is where most of you lived. Probably sitting right where I am looking at these walls. You remember it pretty well. Dude. It's probably a lot different back then. But not only living here, like knowing that like you're never gonna leave. Yeah, it wasn't much room to move in either. Do you want to walk past me one more time, make this music box go off? I'm gonna head downstairs to the basement. Do you think that's a good idea? Well, if you are sitting next to me and you want me to go, I'll have you lead the way in front of the spirit box or in front of the music box. Have that go off, and I will follow. It's gotten pretty silent here. I'm gonna go ahead and pack this stuff up, change my mic out because it's getting pretty low, and I'm gonna hop downstairs. I think Chelsea and Dakota are down there. I'd like to see them investigate for a minute, and then I'm probably gonna go to the Philadelphia wing. So I was gonna check out Philadelphia because I thought that we could go into it. Oh, it looks like we can. It looks like the entrance is down the stairs. So we're gonna check out Philadelphia, which we are near Philadelphia, so. Cool, thank you so much.
Hello. Welcome to Philadelphia, not the city.
All right, let's try it out.
Borrow any equipment from the other building.
No, I'm the one that has the license.
Oh, you're the one that's missing the license. Okay. I'm trying for you. I'm asking everybody I see if they.
Anytime I've been in 6 years, I think I'm fine.
Nothing's over there.
And they're still alive. Nice.
I just, like on my arm, there's many people here, so I just walked back and forth like 3 times. But the last pass, I just felt like a spider web on my arm, which is weird because it's like an open hallway that I'm sure people have been walking through, and I walked through it like 3 times, so I don't know why I felt that, but we're here. So we really only have this dead end where the staff is, and that building people, or that room that people are already in. So Philadelphia is sort of a bust right now. I think what's next for me, since I have to use the rest stop, is Tinicum, and then after Tinicum, I'm gonna head over to the industry building. I haven't seen the shuttle move, so I don't think the infirmary is in play for tonight. But what I was saying down in Philadelphia is that I definitely think James, Doug, and James, DJ, and I are gonna be back here. It's pretty relatively easy to get in, so I like to book an investigation here. So if you guys want to see it, please make sure to like and subscribe to this video. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot. We do have merch, so if you are interested, the links will be in the description below, and any support and any merch that you guys get will go back into funding Eerie Paranormal and bringing you some more videos, and so we can go to more wild places like this, and hopefully I'll capture me getting actually hit in the chest next time. But for now, let's go find the bathrooms and head up to Tinicum. Well, we are in Tinicum right now, and it is vast. There's a lot of water on the floor. My pants are dragging, so let's try to find a good way around. Okay. It is genuinely so wild to be at one of these locations after watching people go to large campuses and buildings like this, like my whole life. Now to be here is nuts. There's only one other group in here. I'm trying to see if they bounce, and then I'm gonna go in that back room and maybe have the basement to this building to myself. In the meantime, let's see if we get anything with the necrometer. There's not many people down here. Does someone want to? Ooh, I feel like something just came over here. Is that you? Did someone just come over here? Who am I feeling right now? Are you sitting in that chair? Maybe I'm just forgetting to breathe. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here. forest. I don't know what that could mean. It's just you and me in this building now. Can you give me a sign that you're here? So there's not much here since it's just the basement and I haven't gotten much. Allison, it's pretty damp down here, so I can't really sit and use any of the other equipment. So I think it's time to check out the last building we have not been in, which is the information building. So it is pushing 12:30. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to that building, see if we can get anything, and then maybe go back to Quaker where I had my chest hit, since that seemed to be the most active for me. It was then and the third floor of the Mayflower. So let's head over the information and take it from there. So leaving Tintum now to go to the information building, and I was talking to one of the workers about my experience in Quaker with what I thought was a bat, and she prompted me with a really good question. She asked, did you hear the bat? That made me realize I didn't hear a noise when I got hit in the stomach. I just felt it. And she said I would have heard a bat if it was like right on me and flew away, like flew towards me and flew away. And so basically that, again, Quaker is for problem children, like kids who had like autism. And if you remember, when I was in there, I was asking the spirits, can you go in the tub? And if you think about if there's, you know, an autistic child being told to take a bath, they might have a temper tantrum. So I feel like that's maybe what happened when I left Quaker, was a kid having a temper tantrum as if I was a worker trying to get them to take a bath. So I will be going in there again before I leave. So, but for now, to information to see what happens. And I will say, if it feels like I'm going everywhere tonight, it's because I am. There's a lot of feelings I have being pulled to one building and another, and I can't lie, like having Project Fear here has definitely pulled me to buildings a couple times, but all well worth it. Really nice people, and I've got to experience a lot in all of these buildings, and it's giving me a nice game plan for the next time Eerie Paranormal comes to Pennhurst Asylum. It is weird to say that I'm here at Pennhurst Asylum. Like, look at it in the background. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the tent, but I don't know about the building. This is insane. I think we're gonna do a sweep and then choose a room and play around with some devices. Oh, you gotta be fisting me. Oh, I have a feeling I'm alone. Hello? Oh, I'm getting like the worst vibe in here. What is that? Guys, when I tell you this is the most off-putting I've felt all night, because it's just one giant room. I think we can whip this bad boy out. This should give us the light that we need. Well, all right, let's just go to the back, very back corner. What? You gotta be kidding me. What is this? Is that a Starbucks cup? No. All right. Oh, I can see my own breath. That's how cold it is down here. The switch up is insane. All right. I will turn that box on in a minute, but I will also use the necrometer, so we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff here. All right, let's turn this box on. And that way it's pointed right at the cat ball. So if that were to go off, we'll know. $1910s. On the edge of it. Circa 1910s. This box plays forever. Like it never stops. I gotta, okay. Thank you. I know I moved, but it is like 10 feet in front of me, pointed that way, not towards me. All right, when it turns off again, I'm gonna show you it wasn't me. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. Dog. No, wait, maybe. Let me move over here. Let me, actually just, better yet, face it towards the camera where the only entrance is that way. And no one is down here. It's gotta be the scariest, like, Friday the 13th movie music too. This is like, come on, what are we doing? If there's anyone here, I have a cat ball, a little ball on the floor, you can push it and it'll light up. I also have a REM pod here. If you wanna touch that red light, I'll know you're here. Or, if you walk towards that exit sign and cross my path here, I'll know you're here. I just heard a footstep. I know there can be people, but I would hear them coming down the stairs first, and it sounded like it was down here already. There's no one down here. I was talking pretty loud. Let me just turn this off, see if I hear anything. If you're down here, I just want to say I come with utmost respect and just want to communicate. I'm at the information building. Can you give me some information of who you are? Something was just touching my neck right there. Do people like touching here at Pennhurst? Is that how you like to let us know that you're here? Can you say anything through here? All right. I'm gonna get going. The REM pod was just going off when I was... There's people behind me, but I saw someone like walk down the stairs to the door that's blocked off. Can you touch it a bit more? Please? That's...
People are always in my damn story, I'll tell you that. We have great comedic timing here, I'll say.
Actually, a lot of the evidence I've gotten has been like almost comedic.
Yeah.
Like they're just like playing with like, I'm like, all right, fine, I don't want you to do that. And it was like, boop. I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, I think I'm gonna pack up and I'm gonna try and hit the infirmary before.
Are y'all recording?
I was, but I was just wrapping up. You want to throw a cat ball? I'll stay for a little bit longer. Let's do it. Do you guys care to be on video? Okay.
I was gonna say that's in my contract. I can be on whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean,
Personal pictures, anything.
come on in. Anyone who's like been crossing through, I've been trying to ask.
I'm gonna sit here on accident, okay? Oh, okay. I'll sit here.
You gonna sit down there with her?
Yeah, that might be Skippy. Skippy's pretty on.
Oh yeah, Skippy's down here.
Skippy's in on a Quaker.
She said that she saw you walking over here and you touched the REM pod. And you want to keep touching it, which is cool. I hope you guys are okay that I came over here too, because I'm sitting down. Are you guys ready for less people to be here? Is the spirit who likes to pinch people down here with us right now? It'd be cool to see how far you could push the ball.
Hey.
Hey. Hello, hello.
I can't.
Please?
You mean you can't, are you running out of energy?
Can you touch the ball?
Sit down.
I seemed aggressive, but I'm sitting down. Yeah, I don't know if I can get up now.
I'm in your face.
Well, might be near my face because this is going off. It's been a long day. Sure you want me to brush my teeth?
No, no, no.
Yes, I should probably brush my teeth. It's flattering you think that I don't have to. Were you the one I saw earlier walking down the stairs? Were you the one that came down that staircase and around the wall and behind me when I was talking at the table? Can you just give me some sort of sign if that was you or not?
It's suicide.
Every time someone walks in or walks out.
Is it really?
Because the first time, or the one time that went off, she said hello and it went
It's tricks.
It's tricks.
That's when it started going off when we came downstairs.
No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. It happens at the beginning. Because I'm doing it this way.
There's too many.
There's too many.
There's too many.
That's what it said.
I feel better since y'all are in here.
I walked down here with no one, and it was probably the most scared I've felt in a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, if y'all weren't in here, I'd be super nervous.
I think I'm gonna try and get my last-ditch attempt to get to the infirmary. Yeah.
So if you go up and out, right across down that ramp, you can ask if they're still running shuttles.
We're at the infirmary. We've made it. What is that? So the room to your left is where I saw the light come from into that window. Is that door open? I think it actually came from this one. I saw like a light, like I thought it was his light, but it like had the shadow of a door. Like how it's cut off. Oh, flashing. Well, do you guys care if I set this up again? This thing does make noise for longer than it should, but we'll see if we get anyone walking. There's something else. So if anyone walks, yeah, to the doorway or maybe through the doorway. So when it stops playing music, it doesn't even have to be next to it. Like, it goes for so f***ing long. Excuse my language. But, so if someone's walking, it's a motion detector. So I think it goes about like 30 feet. So if someone walks past this door, this will go off.
Immediate.
Yeah.
Immediate. Oh my god, you scared me.
Eerie. Yeah. Oh no, you're good. All good.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
That's what they're calling it all that. Like just now. It's like just now.
Well, maybe, I don't know if I have. It goes way too long. I can't deal with it. But if someone is here, we have the very short music that plays if you walk in front of it. We do have a cat ball and a little red light you can touch. And also on that table, we have a flashlight. You can turn the top of it if you want to turn the flashlight on to let us know you're here.
It was a tuberculosis hospital, and a lot of people see shadow figures. And the Estes, they get a lot of that too. The Estes? That thing that she was doing.
Hello, I'm Bree. I'm Jessica.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Chris. And we're just here to communicate with you and see, and just sort of hear your story.
Yeah.
See if anyone wants to talk. Have you used those before? They're a lot of fun. What's that?
A little in the other building.
They are really fun. So I feel like this room, I don't know, what are those, like showers?
I feel like this is a kitchen. Yeah. Either showers or freezers.
Yeah.
The cat ball. Yellow. And what's that? And what's that?
The REM pod. We don't have too much longer here at Pennhurst tonight, so we'd like to interact with you one way or another. It would be cool if you could bat.
Yep, we saw one earlier. We were scared.
I don't know what, I don't know if you guys heard my story, but I was in Quaker, and I thought it was a bat at first because something like, it felt like it flew into my stomach, like something punched me in the stomach. But I didn't hear anything, and I feel like I would have heard wrestling, and I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what it was, but I think something, because it was, you know, in...
They say that's the body vibrating.
Yeah, they say like for like, you know, disturbed children, like who had like autism and stuff, and unfortunately, I was in the bathroom asking someone to get in the tub because that's where I had the REM pod. Yeah. So I was like, can you get in the tub and turn this on? And they probably got pissed at that because they were probably used to people being like, get in the tub. Yeah. And so if it was like a kid with autism or just someone, it was funny enough when I was walking out of the building past that room. So it's almost like a temper tantrum. Yeah. If it wasn't a bat, that's what I'm chalking it up to be.
Yeah.
All right. I will see if we get anyone. Was it from over there? Okay, my ears thought it was that way. I will see if we can get anyone who wants to talk through this.
Okay.
So if you're feeling more vocal, you can talk next to the REM pod.
Will it say something out loud? Or will it? You just hear it privately later?
We can play it back. I usually play it back live. Can you tell us in that device what this room was used for? Or what you did in this room when you lived here? Bum, 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 bum.
It's just a regular little digital recorder. I don't know if it's like the best one ever, but I have concentrates on it.
That's me placing it down for sure. Real rough with it.
We can
Like, did you?
Yeah. It's not good.
Well, that's how the box.
Is this one of yours?
Yeah.
What were the conditions really like for you when you lived here?
Hold that stove.
I know, it's crazy.
Hold this.
How are you feeling right now?
I may have passed it.
I'm getting a chill right here.
Are you?
Yeah, do you feel that?
I didn't feel a chill, but I felt like
Cold.
staticky.
I didn't feel static. Yeah, I just felt cold. Now I got goosebumps. But like, it was just cold like right here. And I feel the window, but like still, I mean.
If you want to interact with us one more time before we leave, we do have that flashlight near the door that you can turn on, and we have this cat ball. If you want to poke it, you can. I have no idea. I feel like it was, I mean, people were told not to shout. So, can't follow the rules. But do the time.
Honestly, crazy the amount of water bottles I found in all over the place.
It's bad. There's so many garbage cans too.
A lot of people either like left them there or forgot about them.
I've had mine in my back pocket for so long. About the entire night.
Like right here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the same water bottle I began with around like 7:45ish.
Oh God.
It's the same one.
Yeah. Had a bathroom. Oh, I didn't realize there was some in there.
We haven't had it in, haven't had it for long.
That sometimes makes me feel good though, because when you bring it to the next location and it starts going off, then it's like, okay, now I know it just doesn't go off all the time.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the things that makes doing this stuff like a lot more. Yeah,
The
yeah.
stairs down that way, but it's blocked off, so I just kind of took some pictures and go away.
Was there anything else down the hallway that way? The ball.
Oh yeah.
There's like that.
We are packing up from the infirmary. We're gonna head back. If I have enough time, I will check out Quaker one more time, but if not, I'm gonna have to head home. So this might be the end of the investigation. If you see more, I made it to Quaker. So we'll see. I swear to God, I just thought I saw someone looking back at me through that. But, all right, let's make our way out of here. All right, everyone. That is it for this investigation. I didn't get to go to Quaker again tonight. By the time we got back with the shuttle to the main campus, everything was already shutting down and people were leaving. So if you want to see me go back into Quaker and see what happened, if it really was a bat, if someone malevolent or someone who was mistreated there did punch me in the stomach, please leave a like and a comment, and we will come back with James and Doug to Pennhurst, because this place did hold up to its expectations, but I believe that there could be a lot more to be found here. With the sheer amount of people, we didn't get the full effect of the noises and the disembodied voices that could be heard. So let us know in the comments if you want to see us back. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Share this, it helps us a bunch. And thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, we'll see you later. Thank you for watching Eerie Paranormal. Peace out.